In this module, we will cover the iTest workspace and project types. A workspace is a collection of iTest projects that corresponds to a folder on your local drive. Project files, captured commands and responses, locally stored test reports, and settings are all kept in the workspace. iTest can switch between multiple workspaces, and settings can be copied from one workspace to another. Projects are groups of files organized by function. There are three types of projects in iTest: automation projects, device projects, and resource projects. Automation projects contain files needed to execute a particular test plan. For example, if you had a test plan for new hardware and a test plan for regression, each of these would have its own automation project. File types stored in automation projects include test cases, topologies, and parameter files. Device projects contain all the files needed to work with a specific family of devices. These are typically organized by OS or command set. If you are testing Cisco iOS and Cisco NX devices using a Spirent Test Center, you will have a separate device project for each of those three device types. File types stored in device projects include response maps, session profiles, and quick call libraries. Automation projects may depend on device projects, but device projects should not depend on automation projects. Resource projects contain assets shared by multiple automation or device projects. When a new iTest workspace is created, a default project called Resources is included. This contains test report templates and SNMP MIBs. Other files that may be added to resource projects include procedure libraries and test case templates. Now we will begin to build a simple test case. This is the test case we will be using throughout the rest of the fundamentals modules. Our first device under test will be a Juniper switch. We are in a brand new workspace with none of the underlying projects we need to develop our test case. We know what our test case is. We also know that we're going to be using a Juniper device as our first device under test. So let's create the projects we need to develop our test case. First, I'm going to create the Juniper device project. I click File, New, and iTest Project. I'm going to name the project di_Junos, D for device, I for iTest, and Junos, of course, being the family of devices that we are developing this project for. I'm going to leave this first option selected, Create Default Device Project Structure, and hit Finish. Here in the iTest Explorer view, you can see that our new Juniper device project has been created. Device projects come with three folders: form maps, response maps, and session profiles, reflecting the types of files that will be found in a device project. Now we're ready to create our automation project. Again, I'm going to go to File, New, and iTest Project. This time I'm going to name it AI Training Labs. I'm going to select this option, Create Default Automation Project Structure. Back in my iTest Explorer view, you can see the new automation project has been created and that the automation project comes with different folders: configuration, parameter files, test cases, test suites, and topologies. After creating your automation project and device project, your iTest workspace should look just like this.